Let us do the tarot reading for the week ahead. This is going to be for October 13th through the 19th. So this is going to be mid-October, as we're already just flying through this year so far. So let's head on down here and let's shuffle the cards and let's see what we end up getting. So we're going to draw the 3 cards, one for the beginning of the week, one for the middle to the end, and then lastly, the one for the weekend ahead. So I think I'm just going to, okay, here we go. No. Let's see what we end up getting here. I don't think it was those either. We're just going to draw, actually. We're just going to draw the cards here, see what we end up getting here. There we go. Okay. So for the beginning of the week, let's see what we have. Next we have the middle to the end. And then lastly, the weekend ahead. Let's see what we end up getting here. Okay, so for the beginning of the week here, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Let's take a look at him here. Here he is. There you go. So there's a lot of green. I see a bunny in the little grass there. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Okay. Something that you have been waiting for is finally going to come to the realization, come into your life, finally going to come through. So usually pentacles I like to look at as money, but it could represent any sort of situation here. So a lot of things that you have been working on very patiently, delicately here, waiting patiently on even, could finally be coming to fruition. But it is also a lot about the hard work that you do to accomplish those things, because nothing just comes into your life without a lot of the hard work. Sometimes you can have some things that happen, but maybe now you've put in so much hard work. We've been looking the past few weeks. A lot of hard work has been done. You've put in so much hard work on stuff, and maybe you felt as though nothing has ever worked out for you. Or maybe it's just something that it just never amounted to much of anything. Or maybe now, finally it's going to show you. It's going to finally show you. At the beginning of the week, just pay attention. Middle to the end of the week here. We got this card again. This is a card that we got one other time here. The 5 of Swords, as you can see. This is usually, as you can see, perhaps this person has claimed victory through illegitimate means, some sort of deceit. So there could still be some level of deceit at play here. So maybe you feel as though, yeah, it is finally coming into your life. Something's finally being shown, but it's still, there's some level of deceit here still. Some level of deceit, some sort of hidden agenda, something that is not in its true positive intentions, honesty. No, there's some sort of deceit still at play here that you have to overcome and tackle, whether it be within yourself, some sort of level of deceit that you're fooling yourself, you're tricking yourself, you're trying to make yourself feel as though everything is okay, but it's not. Maybe you tell yourself everything is fine, but it's not. Maybe there's a project or a plan that you're working on with someone, and they have deceitful intentions that you have to manage and deal with. Possibly. Lastly, the weekend ahead. Now, this one's actually major arcana card here. This is the Chariot. Let's take a look. There you go. Chariot. Okay, so there's a woman here. She's on this on the Sphinx card here. I like that. So, yeah, this is something that is an interesting one. I like the imagery of that. So it could be these two right here. These do indicate some sort of a triumph, absolutely. But there is a deceit in the middle of this. Triumph, but you must put in the hard work. You must have discipline. And you can achieve victory by putting in the work required. Success lies ahead, but what is with the deceit here? That is what's really a bit of a concern now, isn't it? Why don't we draw one more to ask about what this deceit is, okay? Because this one here, I mean, it can indicate that there is some sort of, well, there will be some sort of victorious thing, obviously. But maybe this one can certainly indicate that there is some sort of inner conflict that is you're deceiving yourself on. So let's see what that could actually be here. Okay, so this one, Ace of Pentacles here. So this one is about money here, usually opportunity, prosperity, or a new venture. So very, very interesting, very, very interesting. So deceit about money endeavors or things about some sort of new beginning. Fooling yourself on perhaps certain things, or maybe someone else is being a bit too materialistic and greedy even. Material gains. So it could certainly be all related to money and finances, that there is some level of deceit here. I don't know what that would be exactly in your own situation, but you need to evaluate what your true intentions are. Are you trying to do something just for money and you're not getting enjoyment out of what you're doing? Or maybe someone is trying to deceive you and, do something with your money or make you spend your money on their stuff that is deceitful in nature. Certainly possible. So certainly keep your eye open to any sort of deceitful things when it comes to money. But realize that when you put in the hard work and you resolve a lot of the inner conflict within yourself, you can achieve the victorious outcome. Just, you must put in that work and recognize what the deceit is.